Portugal had 75% possession, 724 completed passes, 1 shot on target, and when the final whistle blew, there was only one man being blamed: Cristiano Ronaldo. Too old, too slow, finished. But maybe the numbers are pointing somewhere else. Because when a team controls 3/4 of the ball and still cannot create chances, the biggest problem isn't the striker. Perhaps Portugal are blaming the wrong man. Coming into this World Cup, Portugal were considered one of the strongest teams in the tournament. Bruno Fernandes, João Neves, Bernardo Silva, Rafael Leo, and, of course, Ronaldo at 41. Now the oldest outfield player ever to start a World Cup match. On paper, this looked like a squad built to go all the way. Many fans saw this tournament as one final run for Portugal's golden generation. Then came DR Congo, a team back at the World Cup for the first time since 1974. The result wasn't what anyone expected. João Neves gave Portugal the lead after 6 minutes. DR Congo equalized in first half stoppage time. And from that moment onward, Portugal had the ball, but almost nothing to show for it. Whenever Portugal struggle, the conversation turns to Ronaldo first. At this point, it's almost automatic, and the criticism is understandable on the surface. He's 41. He doesn't press the way he used to. He doesn't make the same runs that terrified defenders a decade ago. But here's what gets left out. Against DR Congo, Ronaldo completed all 16 of his passes. He didn't give the ball away once. He just never got a clean look, 2 half chances, both off target, and that was it. A finisher can only finish what reaches him. If the service isn't there, the numbers tell you who the problem actually is. This is where it gets interesting, because Portugal's midfield numbers look impressive on paper. Vitinha completed 91 of 96 passes. João Neves completed 60 of 61, plus the opening goal. Bruno Fernandes completed 41 of 47. By raw completion rate, this was a midfield in control. So what actually went wrong? Look past the completion percentages and the picture changes. Portugal made 56 entries into the final third, but converted only 2 of 10 crosses into anything dangerous. They kept the ball. They just couldn't break the line with it. That's not a passing problem. It's a problem of timing, of movement, of finding the run before the defense resets. And when the final ball never arrives, it's the striker who gets blamed, not the players responsible for creating it. Portugal's problem isn't one player. It's structure. DR Congo defended in a compact 5-man line for most of the match. Portugal had the ball, the territory, even 11 touches inside the box, and still managed only 7 shots all game. Just 1 on target. Compare that to DR Congo, 8 shots, 2 on target, from 25% possession. That's the real story of this match. Portugal controlled the game, and still created less danger than the team. Without the ball, talent alone doesn't break down a low block. Movement does. Patterns do. A clear attacking structure does. Without those things, even a front line with Ronaldo, Leo, and Bruno Fernandes can complete 700 passes and still walk away with nothing. Maybe the bigger issue isn't tactical at all. Maybe it's pressure. Portugal arrived at this tournament as favourites, carrying the weight of "this has to be the year." Every misplaced touch becomes a headline. Every chance not taken becomes a debate. And every disappointing result gets traced back to the same name. But World Cups aren't won by the player most likely to get blamed. They're won by the team built around him. If Portugal want to go deep into this tournament, the fix probably isn't replacing Ronaldo. It's building a team that can actually create something. With 3/4 of the ball, Cristiano Ronaldo may not be the player he was 10 years ago. That much is true. No one's pretending otherwise. But a team with 75% possession and 1 shot on target doesn't have a striker problem. It has a service problem, a structure problem, a final third problem. Portugal's biggest issue may not be the man wearing number 7. It may be the players responsible for finding him. Because when a team dominates the ball and creates almost nothing, the question is no longer, is Ronaldo finished? The real question is, who actually failed Portugal? And as this World Cup continues, They need to answer it quickly, or Ronaldo will keep taking the blame for problems that run much deeper. Subscribe to the Football Archive, because every match has a story.